Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. That's it for today's video. So it's from Hot Butcher for the World. Thanks so much, guys. I really appreciate it. It's Cold Horns, Kazbek, might be mispronouncing that, Simcoe and Centennial Hopped Cold Double IPA coming in at 7.5% ABV. They do have a lot of IP or double IPAs that are 7.5%, but this one's a cold double IPA. Kazbek, I believe someone told me in the comment section of the unboxing video that that's like super size, so like European, lineage hop. And then I know Simcoe and Centennial, but I can't say I know much about Kazbek. Yeah, let's get into it. It's a collab with Cohesion. As always, I'll save the tasting notes until I'm done with my thoughts. Yeah, let's get into it. A couple different beers I was thinking about doing today. Oh, it's a clear beer. And when I did those two reviews with the Nerd Sense guys, I don't remember if it was on camera or off camera. They're like, "Hey, have you had the Cold Horn yet?" I'm like, "No, not yet." They're like, "Okay, like we're really interested in what you have to say about it," which makes me think either they really liked it or they really didn't like it. So they posted their video today, and I want to watch it. So made the decision really easy. But it was one of the ones I was thinking about doing today anyway. I wanted a hoppy beer, nice coppery color, pretty. It's like, I don't know, unfiltered looking or slightly unfiltered looking, but it's pretty clear. It's not a hazy beer at all, obviously. Finger and a quarter of a very light khaki color, off-white color, relatively compact bubbles. Yeah, looks good. Let's get into the aroma. Citrusy, a little bit of like zestiness, a little bit of like actual, orange juice and things like that. But there is some sweetness there, but not like, it's not like straight juice, but there is like, some zesty and a little bit of sweet orange. Maybe some other citrus, I don't know. And it is reminiscent a little bit of like West Coast, how like orange hits in like a traditional West Coast IPA versus a New England style IPA. The orange is much more that traditional West Coast IPA, almost like a little like orange marmalade-y. The other stuff in there, it's a little, there's like fruity elements, not quite fruity esters, but it's a little hard for me to completely identify. Maybe a little bit of like pitted fruit, unripened, like apricot, peach a little bit, but not, that's like, to me it's very, very citrusy. But yeah, let's see about the taste. Cheers. Thanks again, Hot Butcher. Hope everyone at the brewery is doing well. That's nice. That's very refreshing. There is sweetness to it, but it's a relatively bitter, crisp beer. Definitely, for me, leans into that citrus, mostly orange thing for sure. It's like a hoppy orange marmalade. Yeah, I like my apricot thing. Not quite dried apricot, but certainly, because it's not like sweet enough for that, but it's not like underripe apricot or particularly ripe apricot either. But like just the flavor of it kind of reminds me more of a dried apricot, but that makes it sound sweeter than it is. Great level of bitterness. Little drying towards the finish, which is cool. Like when the bitterness completely hits, I really like that part of the sip. It has like the sweeter, fruitier stuff up front. There's almost, man, that orange orange marmalade. I almost said molasses because there is this other element. It's not savory, and as I'm fond of saying though, like it's like just started the journey towards savory. There's like this other thing. Yeah, it's not molasses, but like something like that. That's not 100% savory, but again, like on the path towards it. Can't quite put my finger on it. And the tiniest amount of pine added to it, a little earthy pine, versus things like dank or floral for me. But yeah, let's see what they have to say. Sweet orange. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. Sweet orange. Definitely orangey. I do get a little bit of zest, a little bit of bitterness, pith and all that stuff, but there is that marmalade thing, so like, fair enough. Ripe berry, I definitely do not see that in here. Juicy lemon, kind of like my sweet orange thing. Although I do actually agree with that, and I think about the orange marmalade thing I kept saying. The juicy lemon, the thing that's throwing me off is juicy. Lemon, again, I said this, I could get like some other citrus stuff going on. My mind didn't immediately go to grapefruit, lime, or lemon, just kind of like more citrusy. But yeah, I wouldn't say juicy lemon myself, but lemon is very fair. No mention of like apricot or anything. It's interesting. Different palates, different people for sure. Yeah. Oh, great can art as always by Dan Jetsa. So Cohesion, if I didn't, I was so like paranoid not to look at the tasting notes. I hope I did say Cohesion and didn't misspeak when I was reading it before. But yeah, nice beer, 7.5% hides ABV, clear beer. I didn't anticipate that, but I'm not disappointed in that either. And now I'm really excited to go check out the Nerd Sense guys review. So now you're done with my review. A couple things to do, then go check out the Nerd Sense guys review and everyone else who reviewed this. So let's see. If you had this beer before, do you know anything about this hop combo? Did you watch the Nerd Sense video already? Anything, everything, comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews, both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.